and, you know, Zap, and they'll play live music while these college students are roller skating, and they're getting a bit of our world after they've watched this film. And the other thing is, Proline is, and Stedman Graham, who was Oprah Winfrey's boyfriend, y'all know him, he is a guy that is helping me get this into schools all around the country, because I think that that's where young people should see it. It's historically viable. There's some connection to a whole lot of things. It creates questions people want to ask, you know, and that's what it's about. So, I mean, I thank you guys for watching it. For those who watched it for the 15th or 20th time, I watched it for my 100th time, and it never seems, it just depends on the audience that you watch it with. Every experience is very different. You know, when I was in Amsterdam, I watched it with people who were just, they were into film. So it was an audience, it was like 100 people came into the theater. You know, they speak in Dutch, they speak all kinds of languages, but they can speak English, and they could relate to everything in this film. They may not know how to skate or any of that, but they can relate to what these people were talking about community, about the youth, and health and fitness. Those are all the things that they could connect with, and that's when I said, you know what, this thing has some serious legs. And, you know, another thing is in Amsterdam, I saw people skating like we skate, but they've never been to America. And so it just means that it's creeping into their worlds. However, cats who are from Detroit, who join the military, who take their skates with them wherever they go, that's what happens. You know? And so we have to keep doing what we're doing. We have to keep pushing these skate parties. We have to get to a point where the skate parties turn into competitions. That has to be the deal. Skate-a-thon next year, somebody's got to win $5,000. When it elevated to the somebody, because it would motivate them. It will motivate them, and the ones who really going to, then you're going to put your money where your mouth is. You're going to put your skates where your mouth and your money is. You're going to want to know what's happening. If you can really get down, and that's how we're going to really see, and people are going to work harder at getting better. People are going to get more interested in it. It's just like skateboarding. Skateboarding is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Roller skating is not. Rollerblades, the sales of rollerblades have gone down like over 50–60%. Roller skate sales have gone up like 40–50%. So it's on that change, and things are about to happen. But you guys have to keep putting the word out. You guys have to keep skating, and you have to keep supporting other skating entities. And I think that, you know, it's going to be huge. Yes, sir.
I just wanted to know, have the black ownership rings, have they grown since you've been doing it?
I tell you this, Atlanta, I went to Atlanta because it said skate-a-thon. I went over and I was looking at my research, and I was going to start the documentary. I said, man, I got to go there. It sounds like the biggest joint, right? So I go there, and when I get there, I find out that there's 12 roller rinks in Atlanta. They have more rinks than any other city in the country. Half of them are black-owned. Now, out of the 1,000 rinks that exist, or a little less than 1,000 rinks, only about 20 of the rinks are black-owned. There's one in Houston, Texas, in Fifth Ward, Lockwood Road. It has been in the community for 35 years. These people, these kids, they go to school, they do well in school. They have a small rink. I mean, it might be the size of 2 of these rooms. They got poles in the middle. And their skate team went to the finals for the roll-bound skate-off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look, in a small rink that's in the hood, I'm talking about, y'all know about Fifth Ward. That's where George Foreman is from. And Lester Hayes, I know y'all, Fifth Ward is some place. But Houston, as it's the 4th largest city, it only has 3 rinks that are really viable in the community. DC, where, you know, we're like, you know, 70% of the population, there are none. There are no rinks within the DC proper area. There are rinks outside, you know, in which they have to go to, which doesn't always accommodate what they want to do. So they're always working at it. But the economics is going to change things. Rinks are in the business of making money. And so when they see other rinks make money, and it's about competition. So if in Atlanta they got 12 rinks, it's about competition. They got ads running on the radio. Everybody's having to step their game up a little bit. But you know, in LA we got World on Wheels on one side of it, which is South Central. We only have one roller rink in our Los Angeles area, and that is World on Wheels. And you can go to the Valley and go to Northland, or you can go over to Glendale and go to that rink. But you only have one rink that is supplying the second largest cities in this country. And that's World on Wheels. And people are afraid, they're scared. I mean, it's because of this thing. People think that, there was a period in the 80s and all these things happened, but it's not that way anymore. And the only way that they're going to know any different is if we talk about it. If you Google 8 Wheels and some sort of rhythm music, it's 11 pages. 8 Wheels is all people blogging all around the world. Tim is here. He was the first person. He saw my documentary. He ordered, I didn't know him before I had to bring him 10 more. He ordered 10. He ordered one over there, and he bought it, and then he said, I need 10 more. We met at a sushi restaurant or what it was, and he was sending those 10 abroad. He sent them abroad, and then I started getting emails one after another from those people saying it was the best thing that they've ever seen. And so all of the love that I'm getting abroad so far is because of Tim and Lisa. She's in her ring, she's playing in her ring. She played in her ring in London, and she had to stop it because people were stopping the whole skate club. They were watching it. So I'm just saying that you have her all the way here. I mean, come on, this thing is going to blow up, and it's going to blow up because of the entities in here, but we have to think about the economics of it. We have to get what we can get out of it. We live in a capitalist society. Afrocentric, entrepreneurial, capitalist, philanthropist person with an elite monetary spirit. That's who I am, and that's what I do. That's my voice in my film, and that's what I try to preach. Saletta got me on the stage at the Heritage Festival, and those people, they were receptive to what I had to say. Now, a lot of them didn't come. I think, did you guys come? Were you at the Heritage Festival? No, these two ladies right here. No, you weren't at the Heritage Festival. But
did you see us?
No, I was asking. I don't know. I didn't.
I just want to know.
But they were very receptive to what we had to say, and it's just, again, getting the word out. Everybody has to get the word out. Everybody's skating has to speak for itself. And I think within the next 2 years, we'll have a roller rink on Hollywood Boulevard. I'm trying to get the blading and try to do some things on 2 or 3 nights a week. Just turn themselves into a roller rink. So then all of the people that travel to Los Angeles, big sign outside, roller rink. So I'm looking forward to seeing it, the reality TV show hit the ground, the video game. I'm looking to see national competitions on the major networks, and hopefully in 2012 when we do roller skating is going to be a what do they call it, experimental sport. Now, I don't know what kind of roller skating it's going to be, but we're in 2006. We've got 6 years to make it our kind of roller skating, and the more noise we make, the sooner Oprah Winfrey is going to get it when she gets it. So thank you guys.
By show of hands, how many saw the film for the first time today?
That's hard. 3 guys. That's great.
Great.
And the other thing is I have the DVDs available on sale for $20. If you buy it today, you get a free T-shirt. I don't have the T-shirt with me. You leave me your address and we'll send it. Promise you. T-shirts actually be tomorrow.
Skating starts at 10 o'clock tonight.
When is it over?
Skating starts at 10, goes till 5 a.m.
DVDs will be at the rink as well.